Welcome to another episode of Remember Me, where I try to find books that were overpriced or books that have gone down in price and now is a good time to buy them. Let's find out what I picked this week. Welcome back, family. Okay, so if anybody's not familiar with my Remember Me segments, and I have other videos along these lines, what I try to do is I pick one modern book, one bronze/copper age book, and one silver age book. That's were either selling really hot, really expensive a few months ago, and these are books that we tell people hold off on. It's going to come down, and this is where I'm trying to remind you. This is the time to get it. Now, Silver Age is a little trickier, so I didn't find anything specifically that was hot 3 months ago, but I did find a good one for you that has come down in price that I think is really still a great investment for the long term. So let's start this off right off the bat. Starting in the modern era and working our way back, we're going to go with Herogasm #1. Remember when this was the hottest book around? Well, okay, so on October 18th, I looked at the average sold prices, not what people were asking for, but actually what things sold for on eBay. This is why I love eBay, because you can go back 3 months and see actual sale prices. And raw, high-grade copies were selling for $60 to $80 a copy. Right now, they're selling for about $30. You can actually pick, I just saw a $74 sale for a 9.6. Yes, the 9.8s are selling very high. It's because they're very, very hard to get a 9.8 in that. 9.6s are actually pretty common. I would still recommend, though, picking up a high-grade raw copy and looking at spending around $30 to $35, which is still half of what you would have been spending 3 months ago. Okay, so next on the list, we're going to go back, X-Men number 193. Now, there was some speculation earlier in the year that Firestar, which was one of Spider-Man and his amazing friends, was going to be the way for to get the X-Men into the MCU. I really didn't agree with it, but it did make a lot of the Firestar books explode. Now, there was an early 1980s Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I believe it was a one-shot. It was just a copy of the cartoon. But as far as actually in canon, X-Men number 193 was the first time that Firestar appeared in a real, a storyline which followed the rest of the the Marvel Comic Universe. Wrong one. October 29th. Okay, I looked at a couple of 9.8 sales. October 29th, 9.8 sold for $143, and then 2 days later it sold for $150. And I wish I had caught this one, but on January 13th, just a few days ago, a 9.8 sold for $111. I would have snatched that up if I had seen it, honestly. Somebody needs to make a Remember Me video for me, okay? Anyway, so these bargains are out there. I think that Firestar has fallen off everybody's radar, but if she does have any kind of rumor, any kind of anything, this book is going to go up, especially since everything X-Men related is going up anyway. And to grab a 9.8 first appearance of what could be a key character going forward, I think that this is something that we should look into. Now, our Silver Age. Now, this is not a first appearance, but it's a really, really cool book. Spider-Man number 62. All Spider-Man books across the board are going up. Okay? This one's actually cooled off a lot because it's not one of the Sinister Six. It's not one of the 10,000 characters that are going to be in the next Spider-Man movie. But it's still a great cover. It's a well-known cover, and it's a hard cover to get in a good condition, especially with that entire white all the way around. On November 3rd, a 6.5 with white pages, I will say this, it was straight white pages, sold for $145. January 8th, last week, an 8.0 with off-white to white pages. One down on the page, but still 3 full grades higher on the book itself, sold for $100. A Silver Age Spider-Man integrated 8.0 with great cover of Medusa on it, sold for $100. Again, why aren't you guys sending me the link, and I could be the one buying this. You could be the one buying this. Let's try to find them ourselves. But these bargains are out there. The whole key is to try to find the ones that are not on everybody's lips, is to wait till everybody stops talking about it and picks up the next subject, and then we can grab those. Okay? That's it for the 3 that I have this week. So tell me, what are the books that you're looking at right now? What are the books that you've remembered? Have you gotten yourself a little notepad? This is what I recommend doing, is when you see a book, when you see something on the hot list from Comic Con oh my God, Gem Mint, when they do their hot one, do you immediately run out and buy it, or do you just make yourself a little note? Let me check this one out in 3 months. Let me check this one out in 6 months. Let me check this one out in 3 days. That's what I try to do, is make myself my little list, or I can even go back and rewatch their videos. You know, and if I take the time to do this for you guys, I don't mind. If it helps, then that's great. If you guys have any other books that you think that we should be looking at, throw them into those comments below. Okay, share it with the rest of us. You know, because we're all one big happy family. That's why I keep saying Ohana means family. So we're all the comic family. We're the dorks next door that lower the property value. Let's be honest. You know. Anyway, like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys had a great time. I'm going to keep this video short. Thanks so much for joining me. And as always, I'm out.